OG. You know what I'm saying? Been in the game for a minute now. Holding it down too. You know, on some real shit. Took me 6 seconds to think about this shit. 9 minutes. I had 9% better. And all in all. Cold niggas this shit, but you know what I'm saying? I put this down to really be like for the hood as a real nigga. Like I ain't what you call no extra smart ass nigga, no shit like that. But yet and still, I work with what good Lord give me. And what he give me, I'm blessed with. So my thing to say this, man, nigga be going through so much shit, and in the process of going through a lot of that shit, it be, you know, like motherfuckers be try to be distraction, but you end up being motivation to a real nigga. And I thank you for the motivation. But the shit that I be hearing people be saying doing that, I don't care nothing about it. But I hear it. But for people to say the things that you say about me, you gotta be an emotional ass person yourself for you to say the things that you would say. But I don't want to be level 3 with it, so I don't stoop down there like that. And who gives a fuck what the next person believe about you? Because shit, like I say, it's unjudgmental. You can't judge nobody. So how could anybody talk about anybody when your closet worse than the average motherfucker? So that's what a lot of people need to get up off of where I'm from. And like I say, it's cool to say a lot of shit about somebody, but you know why I be, or you see me, people see me. I don't be running from nobody, never gonna run from nobody. So if you have a bad understanding with me, come talk to me or come see me. I don't like to say that many times, but I feel like a lot of things I say a lot. But even with the rap shit, I just do that to try to make a difference in life, not to try to prove no point to nobody or yeah it is. I don't give a fuck about all that, all the shit that I hear in the music entertainment in the streets and that I done seen jail, watching TV, reading books. Hey, all I can see is just live your life to the fullest because in the end, it ain't nobody but you and you only dealing with what you got going on. Hating on me is not gonna get you to heaven. Worry about my business is not gonna get you no motherfucking $1,000,000 or get you no heaven or nothing. But I can say this: one of the worst things in the world to me to ever even think about, like how niggas and people would want you in jail behind pussy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, no pussy good, but all at the same time for a nigga to want other niggas in jail or want to kill another nigga because it's all behind some pussy. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's about some money, then you can make an agreement where you can come together and you can get money. So when it comes to that point where people hating and want people out of it, you fucked up and like you fucked up in your own mind. But and another one of my things, like when motherfuckers be like, to have the nerve to undermine you and think you're a dumb person when you are smarter than them. It's shit that you know that they don't know. And it's shit that you gonna know that the next person don't know. But with a lot of motherfuckers, if you help me know what the fuck you don't know, and I help you know what the fuck I know, then hey, maybe we can get along and get some money because the other shit be irrelevant. Hey, I realized that sex is a good energy. And shit, out of all the shit that be feeling bad in the world, it's just a fucked up saying that shit's on thing be down there feeling good, but all at the same time, you know, that's small too to a real nigga, but all at the same time with this point. But hey, I'm going through some shit, and when you be going through shit, you go through shit like how you go through shit like got to worry about the law, worry about the parole officers, worry about the motherfucker that's hating on you and mad, worry about the motherfucker that's falling in your car and want to see you dead and calling your phone and saying all the crazy shit and you had to watch out for your kids and make sure this done and that done. Hey, to me as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I represent anybody that holding it down, that doing it like that. But when you in the standpoint of your shoes is your shoes, my shoes is my shoes, we're gonna have different outlooks, we're gonna have different lives, different mind things we go through. Hey, some shit, if I know that Skeet the type of nigga that'll fuck over me, man. Why would I sit there and fuck with Skeet bad? See, that's one thing I learned. If I know I ain't did you nothing, or you know what I'm saying, you ain't did me nothing, why the fuck I'm gonna do you something? So my thing is this: that hey, if you know that um, I ain't no type of nigga to play, why play with me? You know what I'm saying? I'm real like that. A nigga can talk to me about any motherfucking thing. We can make much money as you want. Just cause a nigga don't show you nothing, that don't mean a motherfucking thing. Motherfucker be showing y'all all kind of money, and nigga, man, y'all wouldn't even understand, but I don't even want to talk about that, cause that's bigger than, you know what I'm saying, the ordinary. But I know a lot of shit will take you down. I'm seeing people out here going through some major shit, and it ain't even about money no more. What a motherfucker know, cause the money good, but the value kind of like fucked up. But all at the same time, this shit getting out of hand, where people getting sick and going through whatever they got going on. And my thing is this: for the people that catching corona and going through that shit, man, there's no way that the family shouldn't be paid if it's a disease that don't come from here. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. I understand the little stimulus and the small money and all that, but hey, when it comes to people's lives you're dealing with, hey, people deserve more. That's really what it's all about. It ain't really about all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? That people thinking that it's about. It's beyond that. It's past that. You gotta get to the point where you understand that some black people want to live, and it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? What they're thinking, and more than what you will think. It ain't about all about what the next person think. Every time, some people need your help, and it ain't all about that motherfucking money you got. Whether you rich or whether you been in the hood, a lot of motherfuckers get money, then you been in left, and you know what I'm saying? Good Lord bless you with the money, so you can bless the people around you that, you know what I'm saying, you supposed to do it, but you'll get there and get selfish as a motherfucker and be, I ain't getting nobody nothing, people don't want to help nobody and all that, and the Lord gonna take that shit right away from you, you know what I'm saying, because I realize in life, money costs blood, and shit, the more money motherfucker get, you don't even see the blood that's being spilled on the side, but all at the same time, that's a different level from where everybody is, but what really brought me to a lot of this shit is to think that I had one of my little partners told me that something happened to me for my next birthday, but I don't believe in what no nigga saying. I'm my own man, and I thank God for blessing me for being who I am, real talk. And I feel like I'm, you know, I'm that one, and I know every nigga should feel like he that one, every nigga. I just know that one thing, that I'm ready in that good way. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, that shit ain't about money. Give me $1 billion, I can turn some shit around. That's how I feel. I'm SkeetDaKinG, and I'm worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Just off the muscle. There's a lot of people around here need to be tell. I see a lot of people on TV doing all this. This shit natural. I got the Lord gave me. I'm in the devil. They'll bless you. You got the right understanding to know that shit. You got right and you got wrong. And when you looking at goddamn right, you have no choice but to do right. But when you looking at wrong, you have no choice but to do wrong. Yeah, this shit, SkeetDaKinG. R.I.P. to Brandon. Pearl and Kenzie, me, my dad, a lot of niggas that's gone, cousin, man. You know, I've been in it for a long time. Raised up in church just like any other real nigga. A lot of niggas don't know that a majority of G's were raised up in church. I in the choir. But we gotta get a good understanding. I know it ain't about no motherfucker. What a bread is. Ski want that money. I be walking away from the game. You can see me walk away every time. You think it? But it ain't like every time. You gotta come right back to it. Because motherfuckers that say the wrong shit, talk the wrong shit, put you in the wrong position in life, and don't understand that, hey, life is real. You can't just go around and fuck old people and don't expect nobody to come get your bag. Or nobody that feel the same pain that you feel, cause we all in the same boat together. And if it ain't about making no money, then hey, you might well need to suffer too. And that's just how it is. So the reason I brought you this, cause I really want to bring, cause I had some shit really on my mind, and I hear a lot of motherfuckers say this emotion shit and all that. Hey, when I seen you like that, or when you get your moment like that, just sit back and you think about, hey, what you saying about the next person. Cause when you say that shit, it coming right back to you. I realize this too. Everybody, majority of people that's on Facebook, when you're making a motherfucking post on Facebook or a statement or something, you talking to yourself damn near. Ain't that shit crazy? But all at the same time, when everybody you try to let's talk to these niggas, they don't understand that hey, the game is on a whole nother level. Street King Entertainment, nigga, SCE, SkeetDaKinG, fresh off the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming. Nigga don't need nobody, I ain't looking for nobody. I'm just a real nigga that gonna hold it down like it's supposed to be held down. If I holler at you on the gram or on the book or something, fuck with you, that's just a, let you know you real in my eyes. But if you don't hit back, then hey, that show you yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just like if I boom send you a message or speak to you and all that, and you don't hit nothing back. That ain't no real shit. Who feel like that real? You feel like that's real? That's not real. Real is when you keeping it G like you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got one life to live, so nigga trying to live right here. Gotta go deal with a lot of different things. My mama going through something right now. And gotta go see about that, you know what I'm saying? Love my family, but when you going through things, man, you gotta understand that life is real. So at the same process, I'm just trying to make things work the best way I can. Yeah, love what it do. Feel like to be doing. I feel like all at the same time. This my parole meeting and everything. I done been the type of nigga that been through the system and all that hard. It said that, you still have to go. People want to see you go pay the money to these people when these people and taking a nigga whole life. I had niggas pull guns, police pull guns on me and all that. I don't understand a lot of that shit, but I'm a real nigga and I believe in God, so I just keep on going. And if I can understand my motherfucking wrong, I know the next person can understand they wrong as a whole, you know what I'm saying? If I know that I'm wrong for what I'm doing, then you know what you do wrong for how you do the system. So it's like you gotta wake up these days and everybody get your mind right, understand what's going on, cause you could be looking at some shit and still don't see reality. But hey, when you start seeing reality, you'll see a hell of a lot difference in, hey, what's wrong with Skeet? Cause it's really real. It's good to get on the Instagram and the Facebook and make a lot of different stuff because they call it artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Like, artificial is, but I ain't gonna get into all that. But at the same time, we already know what that is. But for motherfuckers that be running around here and you you hating on them, it's nothing to build up an image to get you fucked up and all that. So you gotta understand that out of all the people in the world, you wanna fuck with SkeetDaBoo. Why you wanna fuck with SkeetDaBoo? SkeetDaBoo ain't the type to do no playing. If you knowing that, hey man, I'll split your motherfucking head, kill you, fuck your bitch, give you some money, help you, guide you and all that. I ain't the type of nigga to be fucking with. I'm from where it really is, like, you know what I'm saying, where the niggas that'll murk you, nigga, and I can talk to them niggas and be like, hey man, hold it down, don't even do it, he ain't worth it. So you know how I am as a person. I hear a lot of niggas with, got shit, they do this, do that, do that, and that's good, cause I respect it, but hey, from where I'm from, hey, it's a difference, and I understand the difference. I understand life as a black man also with the gang shit, and don't get me wrong, they don't understand the gang shit is necessary, cause when you got a whole pool of motherfuckers and everybody doing this type of shit right here, you in the midst of that shit too, whether you not doing that shit or not, if you in the pool of it. But a lot of people don't understand that shit. you condoning this shit just more than anybody else when you in the same bowl. So a lot of people gotta wake up and understand that, hey man, we need each other all in this shit. If that shit ain't working, then hey bam, move that shit out the way. Cause it's like, man, if you don't get no orchestration as a bowl, that bitch ain't gonna move. If I'm sitting over here and you hating on me and I'm hating on you and you hating on me and I'm hating on you and you hating on me, that means shit, ain't nobody gonna get a motherfucking lane. If one person getting it, all the haters gonna kill each other. And they gonna have it. And they gonna have it and get away and do something else with it. But I'm just saying, just to say this, like, if a nigga don't come together and do what need to be done for their motherfucking payroll, it ain't no point of even trying to do shit for no nigga. Ain't no point of getting with no nigga. 'Cause I don't see nothing. You can make the picture look good as you want to, but it's all about SEE, Street English Enterprise. All that rap shit is Street English. All that shit y'all putting together, Street English. Street King Entertainment. Ski. And shout out to the people that got the business aspect. I'm down here on the low level of it. But hey, at least 30 million. I need 30 million for Christmas, and I really feel that. And I think everything will be good. So I can take care of, you know what I'm saying? Mom, like I said, mom ain't got sick. It's this corona shit. My girls, they be going through all kind of shit. My sons, them, everything just got to be took care of from a good aspect. I ain't no level 3 thinking ass person. I ain't no dummy. I understand what goes on in my world now. So it's like Skeet saying this shit, it's not no whine or crying or nothing. It's like shit. If the aspect ain't for me to have it to take care of everybody, then it shouldn't be no pressure not held back on these motherfuckers. I feel like if you're gonna antagonize the game to the point where you wanna get somebody fucked up and wanna see a nigga in jail forever and all that, hey, give me what's me, because if I know I don't deserve that, I'm gonna come with war. Why wouldn't I? Cause I don't fuck with you and I don't fuck with nobody else. And Ski just saying that to get my point across to a lot of things that go on around me. I don't want to talk about nobody's business. I don't care about nobody's business. All I care about is mine and what I feel like my circle deserves. That's just how Ski come. If you ain't part of my circle, then hey, stay on your side. Don't fuck with me. But hey, it's very slim where you can't be part of the circle, because this shit Ski got is Street King Entertainment. This the streets everywhere. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many millions nobody got, how many guns you done did, kill and all that, that don't, your Lord made me different, I think. And I understand it from a different standpoint than everybody else. But I represent the people that had the hard struggle, you know what I'm saying, got money and still had to struggle and go through bad shit just to get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Hurt, pain, blood, just even to get a little dollar, you know what I'm saying? That's how I ain't. Because I really realize that a lot of shit need to be, yeah, if you done, a lot of people done left behind blood and money, then the ones that there as a whole should get money. If you do a census bureau with everybody and you count everybody, and you doing the statistics of who done died in the family and what happened, uh, what went on with them, then I think a person should be getting more money as a family as a whole. I think a person should just always get at least $56,000, man, every 2 months, something like that. But I just feel that that's me. That's my opinion. So you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nobody should take it that far, being that's my opinion. But yet and still, I feel like where the world goes now, everybody needs something to be able to move the train right. Because if it's not moved right like that, the train gonna fuck around and go off the track. And when it go off the track, a lot of shit that people be doing, it's gonna catch up with them real bad. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that. And I ain't, I mean, you know, like I say, I'm SkeetDaKinG, Ski the Boo Gangster, Courtney, you know what I'm saying? Coodle. But that's how it is. It's just all at the same time. It's like, in order to keep this future rolling 5G shit, I want to set the record straight with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing them sixes up over here. This is how we coming. You know what I'm saying? But hey, give me mine, and I believe in God. He created me in His own image, so it ain't nothing for me to run from. Go get your vaccine. I'm vaccinated up. You don't go get no vaccine, you ain't gonna be able to go on into the next day. You're gonna get sick. So go get your body vaccine up so you can get well. They telling you that you just gotta find and Google the best one for you. You know what I'm saying? The best one that's gonna um get you. And me, I'm gonna be vaccinated up by Microsoft, you know what I'm saying, and Apple and Google and YouTube. You know, if you don't give me that, I want that vaccine and I want my millions with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. SkeetDaKinG. But, you know, find you one for yourself, the right one, because if you ain't really got nowadays, I don't think that it's gonna be hard these days. And like I say, you ain't gotta be a person to listen to me or none of that. I'm just saying, as far as like what my mind or what I've been reading and what's going on.